Hi. Um, I've been trying to make this vlog. My doorbell keeps ringing. The phone keeps ringing. I don't understand. It's not usually like this. I've been trying to do this for a while, but I guess because I'm out of practice and I think I look crazy on here. My eyes don't know where to look. Anyway, I'm here. I'm sorry I haven't been on in a long time. I finished my chemo. I finished my radiation. I'm working again. It's been a year since my mastectomy. I had my mastectomy last May 24th, so last Saturday. It was a year. Yesterday was my sister's birthday. Happy belated birthday, Leslie. I did talk to you yesterday. But with this social distancing, you can see my hair is growing back in. Kind of crazy. I think it's thinner than it was before, but it's growing in. My eyebrows are in. They monitored me through chemo for the neuropathy in my hands and feet. Those things didn't happen until about 2 weeks after chemo. 2 weeks after chemo, my eyebrows fell out, my eyelashes all fell out. My hair was gone already, but my feet got numb and stayed numb, and my hands did. At work, I can't do things like start IVs because I can't really feel anything. I can't open a lot of things without scissors. A lot of the pill packs I can't open. It's hard for me to hold people's legs up when they're heavy and epiduralized, but that's it. I'm making it at work. My feet are numb by really numb by the end of the shift, running up and down the halls. But other than that, I'm fine at work. I went back to work in January before I started radiation, so I worked through my radiation. The difference in my radiation and chemo, um, where I think chemo poisoned my body a lot more since it was systemic. Uh, I, I didn't like it either of them, but I preferred the chemo over the radiation because the radiation was every day, Monday through Friday, rain or shine, whether you felt like going or not. Um, and chemo was only once a week. Chemo was much more comforting because you had a nice comfy chair that warmed up and warm blankets, and they gave you things to drink and you had lunch. um, Radiation was much faster. Radiation was only maybe 4 minutes once they got you all set up, but it was freezing cold in there. They had you in an awkward position. They had a mold that they molded you to that you had to lay every time, and my head was turned like all the way to the side, and my arm was up, and it was uncomfortable, freezing. Um, but I'm done. Toward the end of radiation, my skin broke down and it was weeping, and I had to use some medication they use on burn patients called Silvadine. But that was like magic medicine, and it worked quickly and healed me up. Um, right now, I started physical therapy because my arm, they think I'm developing a little lymphedema in my arm. So it's just a little swollen around my wrist. Um, but I have pins and needles going up and down my whole right arm, especially if I try to reach up or down, I could feel it more. So I'm starting some physical therapy for that. That's twice a week. Hopefully that helps. Um, I think some of the feelings that I had when I was first diagnosed with cancer, for some reason I don't want to say I didn't worry, but I was more worried after I finished the chemo than I had been all along. And I think that sense of worrying is still with me because before I started everything, it felt like they were going to get it. They were getting ready to start therapy. Everything was going to be okay. And I still think everything will be okay. But I'm at the end where, did it work? They're done, they're done doing it now. And is it going to come back? And those are the worries that um, I have. I don't sit around all day worrying about it. But but compared to before I started the therapy, I'm a little more worried now. I'm taking this pill I have to take for 10 years called Femara or Letrozole. And it seems to be okay, except it's putting me through menopause again, like much worse than ever. I get these hot flashes where it starts in my chest, I get hot, and it goes up to my head, and I get so hot that my clothes are sticking to me, and I feel dizzy and nauseated. And it's okay if I'm at home because I can pull my clothes off, but when I'm at work, it's a little different story, so I kind of have to deal with it. So now, just today, I started taking some supplements, some um, evening primrose and vitamin E, and we'll see if that works. They said they have some kind of pill that they could give me that's really an antidepressant, but it helps with hot flashes. But I'm really against taking medication. I'm taking this medication and it's causing this side effect. So they give me another medication for that side effect, which is going to cause another side effect, and I'll have to take another medication. So I'm kind of trying to just deal with it and hope it gets a little better. Um, I don't know. I just want you all to know everything is good, and if you've been texting me, I'm not getting them because my phone is broken and has been all year. I can't seem to get it fixed. I can't open up text messages, so please don't text me. Um, Everything is good, and I will try to be in touch a little more. Thank you. I love you all. Bye.